All right, audio check. Audio check. Gonna check these levels real quick. This is on, obviously. Well, why is this not plugged? Hold on, why that's not connected though? That I don't know. Output. Oh, there we go. That should do it. Okie doke. All right, let me see how YouTube is sounding. Okie doke. YouTube sounds good. Yeah, YouTube is sounding exquisite. All right. What else we got? All right, I'm gonna check on the TeamAlliance page. Let's see how that's sounding. Excuse me. How we sounding? Excuse me. Sounds good. All right, cool. All right, so I do need to adjust something though. Hold on. Okay. All right, very good. Very good. So we're going to of course get distribution going. Make sure that when you guys make your way on that you like the video. So whatever platform that you come in on, be sure to like the video or heart the video. So if you're on Facebook or on Instagram, heart the video, share the video, and follow the page. So on IG, follow at TeamAlliance 2018. On Facebook, follow the TeamAlliance page. And of course, if you're on YouTube, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notifications. All right, to make sure that you get notified when we go live. Very important. Also, if you are not in the public TeamAlliance Facebook group, be sure to join the group as well. That way you will ensure that you get a notification when we go live because I post in the group. Okay. And aside from that, just, distribution. So just sit tight and just wait it out. And we're going to get started with the content momentarily in the recording of the podcast. Okie doke. All right. All right, man. Yes, sit tight. All right, I was trying to locate the live for the watch party. I couldn't find it, and I see what I did. I didn't type the information into it, so it wasn't even showing. Like it wasn't coming up when I was searching for it. So, but I figured it out. So we're good to go. We're good to go. All right, so let me open this up. So I just need to do one other thing with the watch party to push that out, and then we'll be ready to go. So again, if you're just tuning in, make sure that whatever platform that you're on, you make sure that you like the video, heart the video, share the video. If you're on YouTube, turn on your bell notifications when you subscribe. That will ensure that you get notified when we go live. If you're joining in from Facebook, you'll be accessing from one of two places, either directly from the TeamAlliance page or from the watch party on my timeline. So one or the other. And again, just make sure that you follow the TeamAlliance page, heart the video, and share the video. And on Instagram, again, follow the page, heart the video, share the video. All right. All right. So that's it. That's about it. So the watch party I just pushed out to the groups. And if you're not in the public TeamAlliance Facebook group, make sure that you join that as well, because for whatever reason, you'll always get a notification that way, even if you miss it other ways. Sometimes, for whatever reason, the platform doesn't notify you that you're on. But if you're in the group, you always get a notification. I don't know why, but you just will. So make sure that you join the public TeamAlliance Facebook group. And the link for that should be underneath the video on YouTube in the description box. All right. All right. So we ready to start, man. All right, so we ready to start the podcast. Yeah, so let's get into it. All right.
Dom DeMarco, Dom DeMarco.
Yep. Yep. You know what that sound means. The Brooklyn Moses Podcast in the building, season 2, episode number 8. Great topic today. We're going to stir the pot once again. I should have been even more specific, actually. I should have said Robin Hood. But I'll hold it. I'll hold on to that. I'll keep it broad for now. We'll just stick to the stock market. I should have said Robin Hood, though. Get more people coming over here out of curiosity. All right, so let's do the roll call real quick, see who we got in the building. Nicole Murphy, what's going on Instagram? Willis Majors here. Jay Carley's in the building. Sharonda's in the building. Ron Carter is in the building. Torre. What the heck? Yo, my fingers are mad big. Every time I tap it and the whole thing opens up. JT is in the building also. All right, excellent. So that's the IG gang. On Facebook, Erica Willis, what's going on? And I see Jay Carley there as well. Holding it down. Per usual. All right, let's see who we got with us on YouTube. YouTube gang is heavy as always. Ashton is in the building. Melanie's here. Sadiq is here. Tavares. Kalisha. Charles. Cerulli. I'm gonna get to that. Cerulli asked the question. We're gonna come back to that. Jay Carley's in the building. Mark G is here. BCJ is here. EJ is here. Muffin Woman is here. And Maui Jeff is in the building as well. All right, we here, man. We here for another one. So this is going to be another great episode. Definitely was intentional with the title and the topic. This actually was inspired by someone in the group with us. Messaged me, said that, you know, he got family members that are hitting him up, asking about all of the stuff going on with the stock market and GameStop. What's the other one? What was the other one? GameStop. AMC, I think it was. I think it was AMC. Whatever. All this stuff going on with stocks right now. All this stuff going on with crypto, Dogecoin. Like all of this stuff is just stuff and hype. All right, that's all it is. Am I bugging? Hold on. What sound like? Check. All right, making sure my audio's good. Hold on. Things sound a little low. All right, you're going to turn it up a little bit. So, yeah, all of this hype surrounding, now stocks. Now there's all of this talk about stocks, the whole thing that took place with the Reddit dude and whatever, he did with his following. He got a bunch of people following him. And he mentioned something about a short with regards to the GameStop stock. And that's what happened with GameStop. So it's just stuff that goes on, little pockets of things that go on that will cause people to become interested in just the industry overall of trading. But there needs to be clarity and clarification. So you need to understand that there's a difference between trading in the stock market and trading on a platform like NADEX. That's first of all. I mean, there's a difference between the stock market and Forex, but there's also a difference between Forex and NADEX. But right now, for purposes of today's topic, I want to compare the stock market to NADEX. The same way yesterday we compared Forex to NADEX. So we're going to stay kind of in that same zone. Comparisons. First of all, there ain't no comparison. Let's just do that real quick. The stock market does not compare to NADEX for trading purposes. Trading. Stock market is great for long-term investment. Stock market is great for you building up, some type of an emergency fund, a college fund, retirement fund. It's for long-term wealth accumulation. The stock market historically has always gone up in value over time, and it will always do that. The stock market will always go up in value over time. Why? Because corporations and companies will always increase their value over time. It just is what it is. That's what it is. So it's perfect for that. It's great for that. Is it great for trading? You got to know what you're really doing in order to trade and to capitalize, at a very high level. And as far as comparing it to what we do on NADEX, it ain't even close. And this is why this discussion needs to take place, because it's important that you understand the differences. Now, everybody is, on the Robinhood thing or whatever app that you might be using. Robinhood. What's these other apps that they have for investing in stocks? Whatever it is, whatever. I think Robinhood is probably the most popular one. That's the one where the whole GameStop situation took place from mainly. It was from investors through Robinhood. Now, as far as a trading platform, does that compare to what we are able to do on NADEX? To what we're capable of doing with binary options on NADEX? No. Is it even close? No, it's not. It's not close. So you need to understand the dynamic so that you don't ever confuse the two. That's number one. Two, for people that are not in the know and are not educated as far as the industry goes, some people don't even know what binary options are. Some people don't know what NADEX is. And that's cool. Hopefully through this content, you'll become more aware and you'll become informed and educated as far as learning about what NADEX is and about how it can literally position you to change the dynamic of everything that you're doing. Like, period. You got to understand something about what we're capable of doing through NADEX. We actually have developed skill in the market. That's number one. We're able to use that skill in the market and apply it to NADEX, more specifically to the binaries that we trade on NADEX. So I'll just use two examples. First example is whatever you're capable of doing on Robinhood. So let's say, for example, you got the Robinhood app, and I don't even know what the minimums are or any of that. I don't know anything about like Robinhood as far as what you can put into it, like what the minimum is. Like, what's the minimum for Robinhood? Somebody tell me real quick. I'm pretty sure Jay Carly knows. But what's the minimum that you can put into Robinhood? And I also understand that through Robinhood, you can buy fractional shares. Is that right? So whatever the minimum is, let me see if somebody responds to that. So there's no minimum. Okay, cool. So we're going to start with $100. We're going to say that you put $100 into your Robinhood account, right? You just downloaded the app, throw $100 in there, and you go ahead and you start trading stocks, right? Would you have been in GameStop? No, you would not. Would you have bought Tesla stock? No. You wouldn't have been in any of these. And I'm using these because these are what are in the media, right? I believe on Robinhood you can buy Bitcoin also, right? Did you buy any Bitcoin at any point? You may have bought some Bitcoin. Did you buy any Bitcoin at the right time? Probably not. Did you buy Bitcoin back in March when the pandemic first started, March of 2020? When it was about $3,800? Did you buy some then? Nope. Didn't do that either, huh? So, like, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm using all of the things that are in the mainstream media that have been brought to your attention, that's grabbing your attention, and now has you interested in Robinhood and stocks, right? And this is not me saying anything bad about Robinhood. I think that Robinhood is awesome. The fact that you have a platform that you can trade stocks with, that's great. But as far as comparing it to what we do, don't do it. There is no comparison, period. And that's what I want to give clarification on. I want you to be clear that you cannot compare that to what we're doing. But anyway, let's keep going. So $100, right? Let's say that you did happen to buy something, whatever it is. And let's say that you did 50% return. So you made $50 on your $100, right? Awesome. You feeling great. Oh man, I got a 50% return, man. I downloaded Robinhood. I made 50%. Wonderful. Let's say that you did it in a month. Okay. Cool. On NADEX, we start with $100, and pretty much within the first, and let me just be very specific with the information. Within the first 3 trades, we make $54 in profit, or for the $100. First 3 trades, however long that takes. 3 trades. So I'm hypothetically saying that you earned 50% return in your Robinhood account. Did you do that? No. So we ain't even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that to y'all though. So no, you didn't do that, but we'll say that you did. You made 50%. Wonderful, 50% return. Like I said, 3 trades, starting with $100. We're gonna make $54 in NADEX. First 3 trades. And mind you, this is just with one contract. Let's keep going. Now, after you get your 50% return, you got to figure out how to get another one. How you gonna do that again? What stock are you gonna buy? What stock are you gonna trade? What's next? Where were you getting any of the information from about what to trade? You see what's happening here? So look at how easily you get left in limbo because you don't know anything about the stock market, period. You don't know anything about stocks, and you don't know anything about any of these companies. And anytime you hear about something that happened, it's after it happened. You never hear about something before it happens, do you? So in other words, you can't really capitalize on anything because every time you hear about it, it took place already. See? But we're gonna keep going. So let's say hypothetically, you do it again. You make another $50. Robinhood. You killing it, man. You just doubled your account. So you went from 100 to 200, right? Let's see what the next 3 trades for us looks like. And let's say that it took you another month. So I'm literally saying, hypothetically, you basically earned 100% return in 2 months on Robinhood, hypothetically. For us, the equivalent of that, not even. If I just go 3 more trades from the first 3 trades, We already at $250 in the account on NADEX. 6 trades. So the equivalent of what took you to do in 2 months, assuming that you were able to do it. So you flipped your account from 100 to 200. We had $244 in our account in 6 trades. We already, you starting to see the distance now. That gap is getting bigger. Let's keep going. Keep going. So you got $200 now in your Robinhood account. You know, your hypothetical 100% return. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do it again. So you got 200 in the account. Boom. Another 50%. Man, you killing it. 50% 3 times? 3 months, right? So now 3 months, 50, 50, 50. So now your account is at $300 because that's 50% of 200, right? Which is $100 added on to the 2. So if you add on 50% of 200 to 200, you got $300. Y'all with me, right? Just stay with me. So now your account is at $300 in 3 months. You killing Robinhood. Killing it. Let's keep going for us. Just another 3 trades for us. Let's see where we end up at. Another 3 trades for us. We're going to be at trade number 9. $420 in the account. Now, mind you, I'm comparing a hypothetical example to what we actually do on NADEX. Not what we hypothetically do, to what we actually do. In 9 trades, $424 in the account. Starting with the same $100. So 424, and we got 300 in the Robinhood account. You with me? Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's do it one more time. We're going to say you killed Robinhood for 4 months, 50% return per month. So let's do it again. So you at 300, right? 50% of that is 150. Add that to the 300. That's $450. So your Robinhood account is at $450 in 4 months. You the man. You the man. You did that. 50% returns 4 months in a row. Let's keep going. 3 trades. Now, mind you, I'm only using 3 trades. 3. So not even 4. 3 trades. I cut it down on purpose. So let's keep going. Trade number 12, we be at $748. Y'all are following along with what's happening, yes? So $748 in 12 trades is what we will do on NADEX compared to your $450 hypothetical 50% return per month for 4 months on Robinhood. That nobody does. Who has done that? That's my question. Who took $100 on Robinhood and grew their account to $500 in 5 months? Who's done that? Anybody? Hold on, let me get my sound effects up because I don't hear nothing. Has anybody done that? Hello? Nope. Nobody did that. So where does that leave us? It just leaves everything in hype land. So now you sitting in la la land on your Robinhood app because you don't know what to do. You got the app, you downloaded the app, right? Hey man, we trading these stocks. We gonna trade. Man, did you get in on GameStop? Nah, did you? No. Did you get in on Tesla? Nah, did you? Nope. What about AMC? Nah, did you? Nope. Okay. You're following me? This is where people end up at, having these conversations. It's like, where are you? What are you doing? We just download the app and that's it. I don't know what to do. So you have all of these people getting all excited, hyped up, right? It's lit. Everybody's excited. Nobody knows what they're doing though. Now, mind you, Like I said, stock market is great for long-term investing. And as a matter of fact, the way that you invest in the stock market is passively. You don't try to trade the stock market. Hold on. Keep up with me. Don't try to trade the stock market. You invest in the stock market over time. The same way that you would save money in a savings account. That's how you deal with the stock market. $25 a month, $50 a month, $100 a month, whatever you putting in there. You want to grow an account for your kids, college fund, right? Your kid is young, 5, 6, 7 years old. By the time they 18, that's 11 years. If they 7, by the time they 18, that's 11 years of growth in the stock market. Historically, the stock market is going to average anywhere between 7 to 12% per year. So that means that your money is going to grow over time. That is how you deal with the stock market. You don't trade the stock market because you cannot duplicate what you hear in the mainstream media with all of these different stocks. You didn't do it, and nobody you know did it. And even if somebody that you know did do it, you didn't do it. They didn't tell you about it. I'm just saying. And I'm not even talking about this, to try to bash. I don't have to bash at all. What I want to do is educate, and I want to give value and clarity to help you so that you understand when you hear about these things to not get excited, but to really do research and do your diligence to really have a clear understanding of what's actually going on. Don't just take the word from the media. Oh, today the Robinhood app was closed. It was shut down because of activity. There was a huge spike on the GameStop stock. And you're like, damn, man, it's people somebody made $1 million on there. Yeah, but it wasn't you. Wasn't nobody that you know. Nobody you know made $500. So my point is this: what's the purpose of getting hyped up about that? You think that you're going to be able to do that again, or you're going to see an opportunity like that again? Why would you assume that if there was another opportunity like that, that you would know about it? How are you going to find out about that? How? Like, I'm just saying logically. So you never put yourself in position to duplicate any of the hype that you see. But you'll get caught up and you'll get excited about it. And like I said, I'm not saying that it's not possible. Everything is possible. Are you likely to do it? No. No, you're not. And nobody that you know is likely to do it either. So as far as trading goes, this is why I want to talk about it. Trading, you cannot compare NADEX and what we do with binary options to Robinhood. You can't compare it to the stock market, period. At all. So don't compare it. Become educated about what the differences are. That's what this content is doing. This hopefully will just shed light for you so that you'll understand the differences. You understand? So that you'll realize, the stock market ain't for trading. That's not what that's for. Stock market is for building your wealth over time. That's passive investing. In other words, $50 a month and forget it. Don't even think about it. Just let it keep growing year after year, year after year, year after year. And next thing you know, you got nest eggs. You understand? Here's some good advice for people that want to invest in the stock market. If you got kids, open up what's called a UGMA. It's called a Uniform Gift to Minors account. And what you do is you are the custodian for the account, meaning that you have control of the account until the child becomes age 18. Once they become 18, then they would have access to the account. So that means that if you just had a baby, you can 50, 100, whatever you want to put into an account for them, set aside that money for them over the years. So by the time that they're 18, they'll have something for themselves. If they want to go to college, boom, there's money there for them to go. They want to start a business. Boom, there's money there for them to go and start a business. Just because it's something that you did passively without even thinking about it. I'm just saying. Just a tip. That's how you invest in the stock market. Long term. So anyway, all of this stuff that goes on as far as the hype, don't let it get to you. It's just such a waste of time. You'll be spinning your wheels and you basically cannot make any comparisons to what we do on NADEX as far as trading goes. So clearly, NADEX beats everything for trading because you can't even compare what we do to Forex. We had that discussion yesterday. And Forex is awesome, especially when you know what you're doing. The opportunity is endless, but you got to know what you're doing. You can't even compare what we do to that. Can't even compare. So just become aware, educate yourself, utilize this channel to become educated. You know how much information is on this, just the YouTube channel alone? It's obnoxious. Like literally, just the podcast alone. We in the second season. This is the 8th episode of the second season. The first season was 50 episodes. And all of them are information filled, all of them. So as you listen and you watch and you just absorb this information, you educate yourself, like for real. So you begin to realize what you're capable of doing, how you can position yourself to actually set everything up for your future, utilizing what we do on NADEX. It's powerful. This cat won't shut up. All right, so I'm gonna come into the comments in a minute. This is really good though. This is very good. I think that this is gonna be very informative for people, and it will give a lot of clarity, and it'll show, like, as far as trading goes, trading is a business because it requires skill set, and if you don't have the skill set, you can't run a successful business. That's it. Like, that's how trading is. You have to have the skill set. And you have to have the skill set first. One of the biggest mistakes people make is throwing good money away for no reason. Oh man, I heard about the Robinhood. Yeah, I downloaded the app, man. I threw $200 in there. I'm gonna play around and see what I could do. Why? Why you want to play? I'm not here to play. It's serious business. If there's an opportunity to do it, I want to know how to do it first. I don't want to play. I'm just saying, that's just me. I don't want to play no games. You telling me that there's an opportunity to do something and to actually have it available to you as a profession? You understand? As a skill set? Now I'm listening. Because that means I'll be able to continuously do that over and over again. See, I don't want, how some people get excited about a once in a lifetime opportunity? People associate once in a lifetime opportunity with one thing. But to me, a once in a lifetime opportunity is a chance to learn a skill first. That's the opportunity. Not the money that you're putting into whatever it is that you're doing. It's the skill that's going to turn that little bit of money into something remarkable, all because of skill set being applied over and over again. That right there is no comparison for that. That is my point. You cannot compare anything to that. So just keep that in mind. Be mindful of that, and educate yourself, get informed, and don't fall for the hype, man. Don't fall for the hype. All right, we're going to get into the comments. Oh, natural hair. What's happening? I was trying to see what the name was. Nicole said, give us the real, Mark. I got you. I got you. Willis said, what do you say to people that say, well, all I got to do is throw some money in a Robinhood, but on NADEX, you got to do all this studying of the market. Okay, so let me reread that. So Willis is asking, what do you say to people that will say, well, all I got to do is throw money into Robinhood, but on NADEX, you got to do all of this studying of the market? Well, I mean, it's very easy. You throwing money into Robinhood means what? What's the result of that? Because there's a direct result of you studying the market and doing what we do on NADEX. It's called winning trades, it's called profits, and it's called freedom. I don't know what the result is of throwing money into Robinhood. I don't know what that's about. So why would you not want to, between those two choices, opt for actually learning something that you can apply versus just throwing money into an account and doing what? Like, I don't even understand what somebody would do. All you got to do is throw money into Robinhood. You got to throw money into Robinhood and do what with it, though? Like, what are you doing with it? You understand? So if you don't have a plan for the money, then what's the point? So that would be my rebuttal to that question. But that's a good question, because I know people talk like that. I know that they talk like that. And I know that they've been in your ear like that, just from you asking that question. Very good question, though. Let me shoot over to, let me make sure nobody's on Facebook over here that I missed. All right, cool. We good. All right, so let me come back. Paley, it's just the capital amount for me. J. Carr said, I did, but that's none of their business. And it was in 2018. I sure don't miss out on 10K by selling early. Right. We know that goes on too. Swave, what's good, man? Maui Jeff said, even if you got a piece of GameStop, your timing had to be perfect. When's the next time you will get that opportunity? Come on, wait. Let's go back. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's my question. He said, when's the next time you'll get that opportunity? When you gonna do that again? When? Like just use your common sense when you look at stuff and when you get excited about shit. When you get hyped, just use your brain first. Just think about it. Like, when the next time this is gonna happen? Not only that, when's the next time it's gonna happen and you'll know about it before it happens? When's that gonna happen? Even better question. He said, with TA, we are always on time. Come on, Jeff. Come on, man. Come on. Jay Carly, what are some good resources to research passive investment stocks? What's some information to look for so we aren't just guessing? I would send you straight to Vanguard Investments and just look for exchange funds or like just overall stock market funds. I would go there and I would look at the funds that they have and just look at the different returns over the long term. I would go with the oldest funds that have performed the best. Real simple. But not just Vanguard. Vanguard is great. Fidelity is great. Charles Schwab is great. There's another one. Starts with an O. I forgot I think Oppenheimer is another good one. So there's a lot of them. These are mutual fund companies too, by the way. So that's where I would start. Mutual fund companies: Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Oppenheimer funds. There's so many of them, but my favorite is Vanguard. I love Vanguard. It's like old money. They like, since mutual funds been in existence, they've been rocking. Jay Carly said, obviously what we do is superior and freedom now, but most of us are still going to invest in other opportunities. And you know that I got you. So, you know, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. We definitely gonna know where to put our money. Without a doubt. Swave said, fastest money I ever made was with Forex. He said, options are great for trading stocks. It will allow you to trade with a lower capital and gradually increase your contract sizes over time. Yes. Right, with your NADEX income. Yes, yes. Everything you do should come from skill. You can't just throw money in the stock market either. That's right. That is right. She said, every stock I have or had was a result of research. My issue has always been selling early and then seeing the shit soar later. It's the lack of patience for me with stocks. See, so now this again goes into my point again. This is why I don't trade stocks. Hold on, let me rewind that. This is why I don't trade stocks. Y'all understand? See, because trading means that you're entering and then exiting at some point. So it's like, all right, well, when do I enter? When do I exit? There's a lot that goes into that. What's the purpose of you actually trading that stock is my question. Now, Bitcoin is different because Bitcoin is a separate thing altogether. It's not a stock. It represents something, the whole fact that it's built on blockchain technology. There's a lot more that goes into that, which kind of gives you understanding of why it even moves the way that it does, why the potential is so great. You know, like you see what I'm saying? When you do your research on that, you become more aware. And this is what I did earlier on with Bitcoin. I did this before it took off. And I still have it because I know already what it's going to do. It still hasn't done it yet. It's done great already, but it hasn't done yet what it's going to still do. So I understand that that's a long-term play as well. Now, as far as trading it, last year in March, when the stock market crashed after they had announced the lockdown, this was in March. Stock market crashed, Bitcoin crashed. And some of y'all remember, I was in the car. This is when I was doing the live stream in the car. And I was like, yo, Bitcoin crashed today. It's under 4,000. It was at around 3,800. I was like, I'm buying some again. Now, mind you, this was a separate trade from the long-term play. And I explained all of this. Like I was kind of just talking through what I was doing. And it's not that I was telling everybody to do it, but I was telling everybody to do it without just saying, hey, do it. So for anyone that listened, they did it. And if you did it, you see what happened. You could have bought Bitcoin under 4,000, even if you bought it at 5. So if you bought Bitcoin at 5,000 back in March, April, Bitcoin's at 40,000 now. That's 8x. That's an 8x trade. Now, mind you, I didn't even wait until this. I took mine from 3,800. I think I got out around 10,000. So I did a little 3x trade. But that was a separate trade. I knew that was a separate trade, and that's how I treated that trade. You understand? I was already in the know about Bitcoin. I already knew what it was. I'm like, this ain't gonna do nothing but go right back up. It's gonna go right back up. And that's exactly what it did. So anyway, that was a separate thing. You know, so again, being in the know, just like Jay Carly pointed out just now, doing your research and doing your due diligence, that's very important. You have to do that. You got to be in the know with what you're doing, period. Yep. Jay Carly, I have accounts with Fidelity. They definitely offer a lot of data on stocks. Absolutely. Yes, and that's what the stock market is. It's a passive investment vehicle. Throw your money in there month after month, year after year, and just leave it and let it grow. Historically, it's going to go up. Like, it's just going to go up. Even after declines and all that. It goes up over time, period. And that's how you just allow wealth to accumulate for you over time. So, one thing that I've always told people, I'm like, listen, you should treat your investments the way you treat your bills. I'm gonna tell you something that is so simple and it works. When you get your paycheck, and I've said this before, some of y'all know what I'm gonna say. As soon as you get your paycheck or you receive income, pay yourself first. Hold on. Huh? Pay yourself first. Before you even pay your bills, pay yourself first. I don't care what you decide to pay yourself. 5%, 10%, whatever it's going to be. Take that money off the top and put it into a long-term investment. That's it. That's it. Before you even pay your bills, pay yourself first. And just practice doing that. And just watch what happens over time. Yep. Just do that. JP, what's happening, man? King Smart, Vanguard ETFs, ARK investments, stocks are good for building wealth, but you gotta invest for 5 to 10 years plus. I've had some small success with options, but TA is guaranteed income. There we go. See? So this is just verification of everything that I was already saying. And again, being in the know. That's all this is about, is just knowing, having knowledge, and then being able to apply the knowledge. I don't, what kind of gets me a little upset, a little bit. I don't like when people confuse things in the investment and in the trading world. It's like there's too much integration of trading and investing. They're not the same thing. Trading is not investing. Oh, hold on. Trading is trading. It's a separate profession. And it is a profession. Because when you build up skill in the market, you trade profitably. That's a profession. Anytime you have knowledge and you just keep applying the same knowledge over and over again and achieving the same result, that is a profession. Think about what any profession is and what you have to do to become a part of that profession. I always use doctors and surgeons. Those are good ones to you. Do you know what you got to do to become a surgeon? You got to go to school. You got to go to a special school for that. You understand? There's certain things that you're going to be learning, specific things. You understand? So not just medical school. There's more specific information that you need to become a surgeon. A surgeon is not a regular doctor. Surgeon is operating on shit. There's certain things you need to know. You see? There's time involved in your learning process as you learn. You need to acquire that knowledge so that you can apply that knowledge as a surgeon. That's a profession. See, trading is the same way. It's not different. It is not different. And that's the thing, because it's so accessible and anybody can, get into trading. People that don't know what they're doing, get into trading, fail. It leaves a bad taste in their mouth. And now they are going to talk bad about it. Oh, trading is gambling, man. No, trading is gambling for you because you have no idea what you're doing at all. But if you just take the time to do a little bit of due diligence, you can actually learn some things about trading that'll change the way that you think about it. Because we know clearly investing, people want to invest, but they want to invest and make money now, though. Like, just like how I'm talking about stock market is for long term. I'm talking about putting money away and never, like, you're not even thinking about touching it. Ain't none of that, oh, let me see how much I got in here. Let me go over here and get some money. No, this is money that you're not going to touch, period. That's why I said treat it like a bill. You don't get no money back from bills. When you pay your bills, that money gone, right? It goes to whoever that you paying the bill. It goes to them. That's how you should be treating your investments. That's going to build your wealth. And if you just leave it and let it grow, it will. That's how you build your wealth over time. Yep. Jay Cardi says she bought Dogecoin in May of 2020. She said, every time I say I trade binaries, they always say, oh, I wanted to get into stocks. Right. That right there is what gets on my nerves. As soon as you mention what you do, if you say trading, they instantly say, oh, is that stock market? No. Jesus, no. Like go on Google and find out. Like, just learn something. No, it's not the stock market. This is why I can't talk to nobody about it. I can't talk to nobody about it, man. Because they get on my nerves. Shani said, live below your means and you good money. Raising my income is number one. He said, I'm focused on having and maintaining high income. There we go. Payleys, if you want to learn how to invest, buy a Warren Buffett book. If you want to learn how to trade, talk to Mark. $35 a month. Hold on. Get him, Jay. Come on now. Oh, that's Peleus. My bad. I thought that was Jay Carly. Why? I thought that was Jay Carly that said that. That was hard. Trading is better than investing, in my opinion. Now, I'm not going to say that one is better than the other. I think that they are both equally necessary. Without a doubt. You should be investing long term. Like, that's not a question. Hey, do you invest long term? No, you need to be investing long term. I don't care who you are. Why are you not investing long term? Like, you got to ask yourself that. Like, damn, I ain't putting no money aside for nothing. Just spending my money up all the time. Nah. Pay yourself first. This is what I'm saying. If you treat your wealth like it's a bill, you'll do it. Let me rewind that. Treat your wealth building as if it's a bill. I guarantee you that you'll do it. Before you even pay any other bill, put that money to the side. Have it come out of your bank automatically. You listening? Because I don't know why people are not doing that still. You need to be doing that. All of this is so natural for me. It blows my mind when somebody tells me that they're not doing it. I'm like, are you serious? I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I'm gonna go back a little bit. This is when I used to work at Verizon. So I had a dude I was cool with, right? Verizon had a 401k plan, and they had a company match. Let's just listen to what I'm about to say. You could put money in the 401k, right? Their match was 100% of the first 6% of your income. Did you just hear what I said? The match was 100% of the first 6%. So in other words, if you put in 6%, let's say you was making $1,000 a week. You put in 6%, that's $60. They're gonna give you another $60 because you put in $60. So you got $120 going in every week, and you only put in 60 of it. Now, the dude I'm talking about, he told me, yo, I never even opened a 401k. He was working there for 7 years. And yo, it took everything in me to not just punch him in his face. Like for real. I was very upset with him. I was like, listen, you joking, right? You've been working here for 7 years and you don't have the 401k? What's wrong with you? So when I broke it down for him, I'm like, look, let's do the math. Let's see what happened. And there was another dude. That came in the same time as him. And he just was laughing at him. He just thought it was funny. He was like, yo, you stupid. I was like, yeah, he is stupid. Because mind you, we got the match on 6%, but you could put in 16%. You understand? So you could put in 16% of your money and they're giving you 100% of the first 6%. So you're really not putting in even 16%. You're really putting in 22%. Listen to me. If you max it out, 16% is the max that you can put in. Instead of 16% going in, it's 22% going in because of their match. Now, the dude I'm talking about, the other guy that started the same time as him, he was putting in 16% from day one. From his first day. As soon as he found out they had the 401k, yeah, sign me up for that. How much you want to put in? 16%. That's the max. I'm putting it in. He put in 16%. They had the same amount of time, 7 years. In 7 years, he had $30,000 in his 401k. The other dude, goose egg. No more, and that's why he was laughing at him. He's like, you ain't put no money in the 401k? Like, bruh.
What you talking about, Willis?
What's wrong with you? So, like, this is the type of stuff that just, it bothers me. Like, when people tell me that they're not saving, they're not investing, I'm like, what you doing, man? Like what are you doing? Time gonna keep going. It just goes by. If you don't give any value to the time that you've already spent doing something, it's like, yo, you missed out on the time value of the time, which actually is a monetary value. Because if you were saving and investing for that time, you would have something to show for the time. But anyway, yeah, I was very, very upset with him, needless to say. But I think it was that same week, the next paycheck, he was all in, 16%. I was like, hey, better late than never, bro. But yeah, he just was, and again, like, this is just what happens when you're not informed. Because that's all it was. Like, nobody ever sat him down and just was like, bro, at least put in 6%. You know what I'm saying? At least get the full company match. At least do that. You know what I mean? So it just was crazy. It was crazy. Sharonda's asking, do you think he just was not educated about it? Yeah, he wasn't. He was told about it, though. He was told about it. And the thing about it is that until me, everybody was always talking about it. But I'm the first one he actually listened to and, reacted to. So people had already been telling them about it. He was like, yeah, they always telling me about this 401k. Nah, I'm keeping my money. Nah, I got stuff to do with my money. I'm like, bro, you're missing out on money that the company's giving to you. He's like, well, what you mean? I'm like, they're giving you 100% match. So in other words, 6% is 12%. Simple math. 12%. He's like, oh man, now I'm just realizing what you mean. Dag, man. I'm like, yes. Now you see what everybody's talking about? Do you get it? So it took like I literally sat him down for like 45 minutes And I had to break it down for him to understand. His mentality was, nah, I got stuff to do. I'm flossing, I'm clubbing, I'm going out, I'm hanging out. I need my money now. I don't want my money later. Give me my money now. That was his mentality. And he messed up because you literally passed on money that was being given to you. So you didn't get a gift. That was a gift. They're giving you 100% of the first 6% that you put in. And it's 6% of whatever pay that you're getting. So that means when you do overtime, I'm like, bro, and then you do all of this overtime, you could have had 6% of that too. It just was stupid. Like, so I didn't even ask him after a while. I was just like, just go set it up. Get the paperwork and set up your 401k. And don't talk to me no more until you do. So he did it that week. But it just was crazy, man. It was crazy. But this is what happens when people are not in the know. Not knowing can be detrimental to you. You understand? It could be very detrimental to you. He lost out on a lot of money, man. Telling you. Because like I said, the dude that actually started the same day, they started on the same day. He's like, yeah, he came in with me. I was like, what? I was like, yo, he didn't put the 401k. He was like, nah. I was like, yeah. He's like, he didn't even do 6%? I was like, no. He said, yo, he's stupid. I was like, yeah, he is stupid. He is dumb, but that's my man though. So I'm gonna help him out. It was crazy. Yeah, man. So that's my little story time. Crazy. Just think about that got me aggravated. If you don't have 401k, what are you doing? It's free money all day, right? Right. Yes, it is. After a few paychecks, you don't even miss it, max it out. Yeah, because there's a lot of companies that, like, no one was doing that. Excuse me. Nobody was giving 100% match. Nobody. I used to be talking to cops. I'm like, yo, how much, like, what match you get on your 401k? Oh, I think we give 50% of the first 3%. And I was like, whoa. I was like, damn, we make more than the cops. I was like, we make more than the cops. Then one day I was talking to a fireman. Asked the fireman. I was like, yo, what's your 401k like? Y'all get a match? He's like, yeah, we get, I think we get 50% of the first 2%. It was low numbers. I was like, damn. I was like, we killing it right now. We killing them. Like, we making more than cops and firefighters. Fixing phones. Just crazy, man. Crazy. Willis said, bring him on TA. He need to get it back. Man, I don't even know where he at, man. To be honest with you. I probably ain't talked to him in like 20 years. Yeah, he was my dude at the time though. Yeah, man. I was truly upset with him. I was like, yo, you are stupid for that, man. Like, straight up. You stupid, because they were already telling you. I'm like, just off the strength of everybody saying it, you should have did it. You should have did it. Like, from day one. At least the 6%. At least. Like, let me just do that at least. Shit, do 3%. Something. Working here for 7 years and don't have no money going into 401k. Anyway. Anyhow. Wall Street Best, what's up? Sadiq said a job teaches you a skill you can't use nowhere else. That is true. Very true. Very true. That is good, Sadiq. That's good. He right. He's right. Yeah. JP, we have to be enrolled in 401k at least at 1%. No choice. Shoot, that's good. Yeah, they should make it. They should make it mandatory. Like, here, take my money. They're like, listen, you're gonna take this money because we need to write this off. All right, take this money. That's probably, that's like, I know that they be wanting to say that to people. Nico, what's up, man? Yeah, it's crazy though. But people just do, they do the silliest things a lot of times just from not knowing and not having information. But sometimes people do have information and still don't do shit. You understand? Like to me, he represented that because I'm like, well, they told you. Everybody been telling you this. Why you ain't just do it? What was you doing? Like, you ain't do nothing with the money anyway. Spend it on your stupid clothes. But anyway. Yeah, that's good. Jay Carly said hers is mandatory 3%. That's good. Shoot. Yeah, so all right, so that's 2 tips. That's 2 tips. Second tip is max out your 401k. Straight up. Pay yourself first. See, and that's how you have to look at it. You have to look at long-term investing as you paying you. Let me rephrase it. You're paying your future self. Whoa. Paying your future self. Look at it that way. Don't rob your future self by not doing it. All right. Hopefully people will get it. Ozzy, 401k is like a long-term, what is it called? I think it's called a defined benefit plan. It's usually, well, not usually, it's at your employer. But every employer does not necessarily have 401k. It depends on who you work for. Like if you work for a nonprofit, it's called something else. I think it's called a 403b, if I'm not mistaken. Some places it'll be called the custodial plan. Some places it might be called a simplified employee pension. But they're a type of defined benefit plan where you contribute and the employer also contributes when you contribute. So whatever your percentage is of contribution, let's say 5%, many times what they'll do is they'll match whatever you put in and they'll give you 50% of whatever you put in, like the first 5% or whatever. So like let's say that you put in 5%, they'll match it by 50%. So if you put in 5%, they're going to add another 2.5%. So you got 7.5% going into your long-term, savings and investments. So that's what it is. It's a good idea. It's a great idea. It's a great idea. Yeah, but Pele said their hype is a missed opportunity. Excuse me. TA hype is a forever opportunity because it relates to earning, not predicting. Yes. Yes, 100%. And see, the thing about it is that hype is not skill. Hold on. Go back. Hype is not skill. You understand? So people get hyped and they get excited about something, but there's no skill involved in the duplication of the something. How are you going to duplicate AMC? How are you going to duplicate GameStop? How are you going to duplicate what Bitcoin did over the last 4 years? What opportunities are out there that will put you in position to capitalize the way that these opportunities would have allowed you to capitalize had you been in them? How can you duplicate the hype? Oh, that's good. Whoa. Hold on. How can you duplicate the hype? You can't. Come on, man. Skill can be duplicated, replicated, repeated over over, over and over again. Come on, man. The process we use, we do that over and over again. That's all we do. That's it, man. All right. Ooh. Oh, all right. That's the walk-off. Whoa, hold on. That's the walk-off right there. Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave. Before I even read it. Let me get my exit music. Let me get my exit music. Yo. Whoa. So D said TeamAlliance got a 301k. 100% return. Let's go. There it is. There it is. All right, man, I'm out. Y'all know what it is. Brooklyn Moses Podcast, Season 2, Episode number 8 in the bag. We out of here. Peace. All right, man, I'm out. Y'all know what it is. Brooklyn Moses Podcast, Season 2, Episode number 8 in the bag.
Yeah, whole crew on top. Really, we on top. Wake up every morning with drive. Being on the grind, know I had to survive. We had to win. Started from the dirt and the rubble. I had to be the needle that was popping your bubble, letting the air out, walking with a clear route. How we gon' rise today? I'm making mine today. Go make yours. Double back and flip the proceeds. Last year on the corner sipping OE. Had to get off the block. Best friend smoking rock. Best man called the cops. Rose from the city that never sleeps. It's the melting pot. I came through with purpose. I never question if it's worth it, homie. I'm on top, really, we on top. I'm on top, see me, I'm on top. We on top, whole crew on top. I can't stop. I'm on top, see me, I'm on top. I'm on top, I'm on top, whole crew on top. Really, I'm on top. I never stop. Born from the belly of the beast.